Folks, today I want to talk to you about this book that I consider one of the most important books ever written in this field. Survival Skills of Native California by Paul Campbell. He deserves a PhD for this book. It's a fantastic book. When I first saw it, I thought, this is the book that I wish I had when I was 10 years old. Paul is meticulous in his research, and he covers things that are anthropologically correct, the way people used food and the way they used plants, and it's very well organized. Paul talks about how people made fire in this book. The hand drill, the thumb cord, all the different woods and the ways that fires were made. He gets into the shelters, all of the traditional brush shelters. If you're going into the woods and wanting to survive, you can follow what the people who lived here did for thousands of years. There is a reason why certain things were done over and over. It's because they work. Okay, and Paul has documented all of that. And look, this is a thick book. This is like 450 pages of information, fully illustrated with photos. He covers weaving, making cordage, sandals. There's a sandal that Paul talks about in this book called the Mogollon sandal. This was a sandal style that they found in caves all throughout the Southwest. And Paul studied it and finally figured out how it was made. And he describes it in this book. It takes 4 yucca leaves to get the thing started. He also describes the Chumash style sandal, which is thicker. He describes making looms, how to make mats. It's an incredible book. He gets in depth into all of the plants that were used for food and for medicine in the old days. The berries, the nuts, the greens, the different tribes, how they used them, the different processing methods. Very thorough in terms of the ethnographic data that he had to draw upon to put this book together. He gets into the weapon systems and the trapping and the hunting systems, how to make a rabbit stick, how to weave a basket for that matter. I've used the photos in this book at some of my classes to illustrate how the things were done in the old days. How to set snares, how to set deadfalls. He covers it all in this incredible book. Archery. Paul covers, and Paul is quite an expert at making the traditional arrows, by the way, and the traditional bows. How you find the right piece of wood, how you dry it, how you split it. And Paul, when I've visited him and he's shown me the bows that he's made, I have found that he's not content even to use modern tools. He'll split a rock and he'll abrade the wood with a rock and do all of the traditional methods for sanding and abrading and shaping the bow. And I'm just scratching the surface on this book. When I first found it, I sent Paul a letter. I hadn't even met Paul yet, and I told him, Paul, this is a fantastic book. It's my Bible. You know, it's the book I wish I had as a child, learning all of these things. He liked my letter so much, it's a cover quote on some of his subsequent editions. But this is, again, a book you can get on my website. You can get it whenever quality books are sold. It's an awesome book, and I hope you get it and enjoy it.